Springer, hottest blog in the streets, man. I stamp that, nigga.
What's the ism shit? That's something you hear a lot and often. I don't know. I know niggas be like, yo, the games be sold, not to be told. But what is ism, bro?
The ism, man, everybody gonna have a different definition of ism, but ism is the game.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Ism is the information.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's the level of information you can give somebody to succeed, to grow.
Yeah.
You know, you can't better this person's situation if you ain't got no ism.
Nah, for real.
If you ain't got no game, if you ain't got no knowledge on how to elevate this individual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What we talking about?
Yeah, man.
Nah,
you feel me? That's why I say, man, you know what I'm saying? It's in you and ain't on you, man. It comes, it's like a natural effect.
Yeah.
And a lot of niggas ain't pimps. A lot of niggas just accept hoe money. Because they don't like the game. They don't understand it. They don't want to accept that, man. This bitch right here, man, she came to pay, not stay, man. This hoe will motherfucking blow like a motherfucking goddamn gas tank.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers don't want to accept that shit. And then some of these niggas be really catching a liking to the bitch.
So this nigga's like, that's a simp.
Yeah, man, catching a liking to the bitch. Now, don't get me wrong, man. You know, you pose it like your bitch. You pose it like what she doing for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about niggas is taking a romantic liking to this bitch. Want to hold this bitch hostage. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that bitch told me, that bitch told me, they said, this nigga don't want to let me go. This nigga told me he ain't never gonna let me go. Hey, man, that ain't the game, man. How you gonna call yourself the pimpin', man? This is by choice, not force, man.
Yeah. You
feel me? If that hoe wanna go, man, let that hoe go, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as she go to some more pimping.
Well,
as long as the bitch don't leave and go renegade. Man. Bitch, keep that shit in the game. I ain't mad if the bitch wanna leave and go pay some more pimping.
Yeah.
At least she keeping it fair in the game.
Is there any difference in because I don't know, like, man, once somebody told me, like, based off of this, say for example, it's me, how I'm living, niggas is like, man, you're not really a pimp, but you're like a Mac. Is there a difference between a pimp and a Mac?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A Mac, man, you know, a Mac get benefited. You know what I'm saying? It's a beneficial ends on the back end for a Mac. You know, the Mac might do a little something, you know, spend a little bit of money to get the bigger end. You feel me, out the bitch? But no, he's not necessarily sending the bitch on her duty. You know what I'm saying? To sell a booty or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really, you know, requiring, you know what I'm saying, receipts and refunds from the bitch, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? But yeah, he playing up on that bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? He using his vernacular vocabulary, you feel me? And, you know, doing what he gotta do, you feel me? And then when a motherfucker decide he don't want to pimp no more, and get to that older age or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfucker Mac, he sit back, you know what I'm saying? He can still get the bitch.
Yeah.
You feel me? He enjoying life.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's on the individual. And everybody understand, everybody's going to have their own interpretation and express on everything. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I just give you my point of view and how I, you know what I'm saying, receiving and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, it's official if it's coming from pimping.
Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Like a ref with a whistle in the Super Bowl. You dig me? Yeah. Shit. Oh, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Sperry Springer, no Terry Springer, man. We up in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Live and direct in this Triple D. You dig me? Yeah.
What's up, motherfuckers? You know what time it is. You know who back up in the building. Salute to your cam. Hope you're feeling better. That was a channel I've been subscribed to recently called Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer. And that was Pepe Caprice basically explaining, you know, what the game is. And I just take his definitions as general meanings, you know, like he said, and it's very accurate. You know, we all go have our own individual definitions, but like a wise man knows, all those definitions gonna have some general similarities. Nonetheless, this evening, the main subject or topic is you niggas, because I have determined that the problem is men. Subtitle: Pimps, Macks, and the rest of you niggas. Now, I don't consider myself to be a pimp, although I do have some pimp ass tendencies. And I would define myself more as a Mac, but I will send a bitch if she's selling that ass. You understand what I'm saying? But nonetheless, like I said, welcome back, Tone, Ro, back for another motherfucking show. Look at Ro down there with the motherfucking what's that? An A's hat, nigga? You look like Easy E down there.
Nah, man, that's a LA hat, man.
Oh damn, this nigga is loped all the way out. What's up, my
Hey,
nigga?
man, I like the Lokes, man. Can't go wrong with a pair of Lokes, man.
Hey man, let me tell you something. Niggas on the East Coast wasn't up on the Chuck Taylors, nigga. I've been wearing Chuck Taylors since junior high school, nigga, way back in the 6th and 7th motherfucking grade. Especially since we was required to get them shits for gym and we could only wear those. We couldn't come in there with our Nike Airs, nigga.
They made y'all wear Chuck. God damn, I know y'all feet
Chucks
was
to
on
play
fire,
basketball.
nigga.
I got there.
I
My
know y'all feet was blazing.
nigga, I got cankles right now because of them shits. No, I'm just fucking around. Welcome back, my nigga. Motherfucking comic extraordinaire. Motherfucking Tone. Use a goddamn fool up in the place to be. What's up, bro?
What it do? Shit, same shit, different story. You know how it go.
I know that's right. That's what the great Pharaoh Munt said. And Miss Styles P, they got a joint. I played that on the show before called same taller, different shit, same taller, some shit like that. But check it out. Anyway, I've said this before. I know you guys have heard it, but I have to keep hammering this point home because what I keep coming back to is that men run the show. We build and maintain the societies. We write the laws down. We enforce the laws. We make women's lives easier. And therefore, if a man's life is not easy because of a woman, then it's got to be his fault. Because people cannot treat you in a manner in which you don't allow them to do so. And what I've come to the conclusion of is, especially since I've been exposed to this red pill and alpha and manosphere shit, is that, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, is that guys are really their own worst enemy. And salute to Alan Roger Curry. I don't know the man. Didn't read the book yet, but just the title of his book is all I need to work with. The Beta Male Revolution. I've seen that. In my opinion, that's what it looks like to me. Because most of these guys that I see, from the dating coaches to the motherfuckers doing this or doing that, most of these guys in my motherfucker, when I was coming up, wouldn't even have had a voice. They wouldn't have been out making no noise. Real niggas, street niggas, is not on YouTube. And you very rarely hear them complaining about chicks or saying they need assistance or how to get them. So I'm interested in you guys' take. Do you feel like the problem is men, or is the problem women, or is it both of them? I mean, what's your opinion on the situation, Ro and Tone? And your also second part of the question is, what's your definition of a pimp and a Mac? And all the rest of you niggas is simps as far as I'm concerned.
Shit, man. Of course, it's man's fault, man. Just if you think about just your life as a man in general, everything for the most part that happened is because of you. Like, yeah, when you young and impressionable and the way you was raised, that could affect you. But if you're a grown man and adult, and you have some life experience, everything happened because of you. For example, Like, I don't have the same women problems that I used to have. And I'll tell you this right now, I don't have a lot of women. A lot of the times I'll just see that they be on bullshit and I'll just be like, nah, I'm good. I'll just be by myself. And, I'm not professing to be like I got 10 bitches or nothing like that. It's just like I'd rather be alone than be disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just how you have to move, whether it's a man or a woman. People be like, oh, I've been friends with him for 20 years. He always been like this. He always been a fucked up person. And why were you friends with him for 20 years? Why did you stay with that girl that keep doing you dirty? But I came to the conclusion that most of these dudes, they like we talked about in past videos, they can't get rid of the drama. They like the drama. Like they embrace that shit because you could just simply just stop talking to the person that's doing you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the second question, I don't really know nothing about the pimping. I ain't never pimped. I don't know nothing about that. But like a Mac, that's just somebody that's good with women. And in my opinion, it's just, he know how to deal with women. He know how to talk to them. He know how to charm them. He know, when he gotta like put his foot down. He know when he gotta be soft. Like not soft like as in weak, but like not take his foot up, take his boot off her neck a little bit. Like he know when to do all that. In my opinion, that's a Mac to me.
Okay, I could go with that. I go with that. That sounds straight copacetic to me. What about you, Tone? Well, lay some treats on us.
I laid the Snickers on somebody auntie. I'm gonna leave that alone.
I
Anyway,
know. I laid the
when people
snicker on a bit. I laid the snicker over the weekend too. It was over there clapping some cheeks.
round of applause. Hey, what was the first question?
Do you think? And I'm just summarizing because I don't. Sometimes I don't even remember exactly what the fuck I said, especially since it was a long ass question. But basically, do you think that men are the problem or their own worst enemy? Do you think
Okay,
women are the problem? Do you think men and women are the problem, or what is the problem? And then the second part of the question is, what's your definition of what you think a pimp is, as opposed to a Mac? And like I said earlier, all the rest of these niggas, to me, be on some simp shit. They either be hardcore simping or they be soft simping.
okay. So for the first question, I think both are the problem. It's a cycle that keeps getting perpetuated back and forth, back and forth. Now, I say, and when I say this, I say I give the credit of the women part of the problem is the just like the choices that they go and choose to make. The fact that a lot of them can't kick it. But I give men the problem because they reward those bad choices, which perpetuates that's cool and furthers the issue. So in my opinion, both play I don't know if I would say equal yet, because I just kind of thinking of this now. I wouldn't say it was equal, but they definitely both play a significant part in the problem.
They both contribute some fuckery, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, both of them
Okay.
do something that can be preventable, but choose not to for whatever reason they choose not to. Thus, continuing the issues that we run into today. Well,
Okay.
as far as
Okay.
the difference between a Mac and a pimp, I mean, is like short answer instead of like a lengthy one. I would just say the Mac need the hoe for show, and the pimp is with the hoe for the dough.
Yeah, but the one thing, to me, this is just to me. The only real difference between a Mac and a pimp is that a Mac is not really, he don't live the game like a pimp do. But basically, he you know what I'm saying, he could holler at women on damn near the same level as a pimp. Because I've been chosen by hoes before. And could have and probably could have jumped off the porch then. But I chose not to. You know what I'm saying? For my own personal reasons. But like I said before in videos, I'm used to chicks giving me shit. without even having to ask. But I understand that they want something from me because there's no such thing as a free lunch. People just don't give you shit for free. You know what I'm saying? Niggas think like most niggas think they could get pussy for free. You know what I'm saying?
I think
When
you're kind of saying what I'm saying, because
I mean
essentially all I'm saying is like,
I think all three of us
I'm saying
are
like,
essentially saying the same thing.
right. I feel like when I say the Mac is with the hoe for show, he just feel like, the show of it, like not to show off, but in the sense of like, I want this one. Like not saying the show like it's his show. You know what I'm saying? Like if we was watching his life, not saying he want us to watch his life, but if his life was a television show, he do it for the show of it. Like, okay, I can get this chick that maybe she do this for me. I get this chick, maybe she do that for me. I got this chick, maybe she do that, or I just mess with this girl for she's whatever. The pimp is strictly business. Business and nothing further. Like he could care if whatever capability she got. Can you sell that ass to cash? If you can't, what am I talking to you?
You sounding kind of pimpish over
If
there.
you can't put no bread in my pocket. There you go. Since bad.
My motherfucking nigga, straight from the D.
I just know some shit.
This nigga from 8.5 Mile, y'all. You know this nigga get lots of hoes. But
That's not even Detroit. It is 8.5. No.
I know. I mean, I know it's not in Detroit. I know it's not in Detroit, but a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying? They celebrate the likes of guys like Patrice O'Neal, but what they don't want to accept from a guy like Patrice O'Neal is when he say that it's always the man's fault. And what I find is that because I look at things from a certain context, and so I'm going to always put the blame on myself before I put the blame on the woman that I'm dealing with, because again, if you're a man and your role as a man, or at least one of your roles as a man, is to be the leader, then the leader is always responsible. So I'll give you an example. Tone, you got kids. So, and this is a perfect example. You got kids. Now, if your kids go to school and fuck up, them people is not looking at your kids like they looking at you, are they? They gonna be like this. They be like, what kind of shit is you at home teaching them, Mr. Tone? You a fool? You understand what I'm saying? That's the same kind of dynamic between men and women. So if you with a woman and she all rowdy and acting out, it's because you allow that shit. And something that I think Ro kind of touched upon it earlier is that what we as guys, we don't stick together like women stick together. So guys allow women to get away with bad behavior and without the thought in their mind that she gonna carry this to some other dude. And that's a reflection, the bad behaviors that these women exhibit is a reflection of the dudes that they fucked with. Hence, the problem is you niggas. It's just like when we talk about sex in regards to women. Guys don't like women to be hoes, right? But you would very rarely, if ever, hear guys say, well, you know what? We need to do something about the dudes that's making these bitches in the hoe. Maybe we need to work on some kind of way to, how do we correct men's behavior so that we don't even have this problem?
Yeah.
But that's why I blame both sides. Because you can't make a hoe be a hoe. It's by choice, not force, my brother.
Well, that's true. And also, she can't be a hoe with you if you don't participate. But see, the problem is dudes participate. And then you see dudes sit back and complain about the fact that they participate. You understand what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah.
a lot of these motherfuckers that be on here complaining is motherfucking baby mama makers. They just happen to choose the wrong bitch. Or they wasn't man enough to put that bitch in her place so that she didn't behave like that. And now some other nigga
I,
gotta deal with her. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta watch this retarded bitch on TikTok.
Yeah, man. Shit. You said you about to put a video up, or you?
Nah. We
Oh,
watched the video in the beginning.
oh,
Did
okay.
you want me to rewind it or something? Was it something specific you wanted
No,
to
no,
point
no,
out
no,
about?
no. My bad. I thought you was about to.
Okay.
I was about to say
I
something,
thought
but
you
I
just
thought
said
you was about to
let's
put
fix
another
the TikTok.
video up. My bad.
Oh no, I was saying a lot of these dudes who complain on the internet about child support, for example, it's them niggas' fault that that bitch is doing that. Cause you should have vetted the bitch before you stuck your dick in her and put a baby in.
Facts. Facts.
You
Yeah,
Facts.
man.
understand what I'm saying?
These dudes be out here really messing up. For example, quick story. I was right. I made this pickup last night when I was working, talking to this dude. He like, man, I got to get home. My girl coming back, getting back in the morning, you know what I'm saying? So he was at his little other chick house. And it's just crazy. We was talking, and this not the first time I had this conversation, but he was talking like, man, I don't know, man. She just starting to trip. Like she know I got a girl, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I always ask these niggas, like, you know why? I always tell these niggas, my bad. I was like, you know why? Like you tripping? It's because like y'all be over here giving boyfriend energy to these girls. They don't just feel like that because you lay up with her, you cook breakfast with her, you watching movies with her, you on the phone with her. Like, yeah, you could tell her all day that you got a girl, but if you display that type of energy, why wouldn't she feel that way? Like they be acting so clueless, like, oh, I don't know, man. Why is this girl tripping? Like, yeah, because you making her feel, she don't just feel like you gonna be with her for no reason. You doing shit to make her believe that you gonna be with her, manipulating her, you know what I'm saying? Knowing you got a girl, knowing you ain't about to do none of that, but you just manipulate her to get like, what you need out of this situation, then you go about your business. But when the girl retaliate or act crazy, you want to act lost. And they always come with, well, shit, I told her the situation in the beginning, but like you really think they give a fuck about that when you giving boyfriend energy? That shit go out the window. Like it be your fault. Like dudes
Oh,
be
that's
really out here fucking girls over like that. You know what I'm saying? And they call that quote unquote, like we talking about Mac. Oh, I'm a Mac. I got a little side bitch. You got a whoa, whoa, whoa. Like nah. Like y'all don't be Macs. Y'all be over here being boyfriend to all y'all little quote unquote hoes. And then when the girl catch feelings and you don't give her what she want and she retaliate, you want to play clueless and dumb. Like you didn't just go over there, stick your meat up in her, and then go home. Like you went over there, you cooked her breakfast, y'all baked cookies, y'all watched the movie, you done told her that you love her too. Don't omit that part. Like, yeah, you done told your little side chick that you love her,
This
and
nigga,
That
now
be the
you
this,
violation.
acting dumb.
That's the line
wait,
you ain't never
wait,
supposed to cross.
these niggas ain't out here giving out love cookies.
Hell yeah, they are. They be playing, man, I don't know why my side bitch tripping, man. I told her I got a girl. No, you got two girlfriends. It's just you manipulating one of them a little more than the other ones, motherfucker. Like you over there giving mad boyfriend, husband, I love you, snuggling with her. You
Bake,
letting her get
baking
a big
brownies
spoon
together.
and shit.
Right. Right. Taking trips.
bruh, bruh.
Exactly.
Bruh. I mean, I don't think a lot of guys understand that. I really don't think that they do. And I mean, there's a lot of shit about women that dudes don't understand. Like you tell dudes, hey, look, man, hey, don't be simping with the bitch. Don't be laid up underneath her titties, just telling her your whole life story, nigga. It's a reason
Then
why.
you
It's a reason why guys with experience tell guys without experience things like that. You know what I'm saying? They just don't understand how ruthless women are. They
Right.
really don't. And that's why, in my opinion, this is only a select group of men actually could qualify as pimps. Again, like I said, I'm not a pimp. I do you know, if you ask me my own opinion, I do think I have high aptitude, but you know, it's not something that I choose to do. Now, I will mac on your auntie and your mama and your grandma if she is under 60 and she got some paper. But I won't say that I ain't never done no simp type shit before, but it's not my MO. You understand what I'm saying? And it happens rarely because it only ever happens with females that I meet that I really, really like, which I tend to run the fuck away from because I already know I'm heading into dangerous territory.
Yeah,
But
Right.
man.
aside from these niggas being their biggest worst motherfucking enemy, you know, men in general, me and another thing, you know, I always felt like, you know, that we as black men should be more concerned about our own group above other groups. And that's something else that I haven't seen. I keep seeing niggas trying to be friends with the Peckerwoods and, you know, other groups of men who really don't have any respect for us. But that's a whole nother story. Um, aside from that, man, what else y'all got? The latest shit I've been on is Kanye West been in the motherfucking news again. He's shitting on them people that you can't talk about who when you mention their religious affiliation or classification, they want to consider it to be hate speech, even though you ain't threatened nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Where in reality, they just a bunch of motherfucking Peckerwoods from over there in goddamn Europe.
You don't never
Somewhere.
want a Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club, man.
Man, fuck them folks.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's all it is.
You,
You don't.
you,
Hey,
motherfuckers,
you talking too much.
you motherfuckers can ban me off YouTube. I don't make no money off this shit.
Yeah, man. Hey,
You ain't
I
gotta worry about canceling my JP Morgan Chase account. I got Cash App, bitch.
this nigga.
This is, you out here sounding like these thoughts now. I got cash at it.
That's right. Cash App me, motherfucker. Hook a brother up. Send me some of them sats, a little bit of that BTC. I like that. Put it in my tea in the morning. But anyway, Tone, Ro, either one of you guys could go first. What you got for us, man? What's been astounding and noteworthy in your life in the past? Well, couple days because we was just here Thursday night.
Well, shit. Of course, we gotta talk about this. I know both of y'all seen academics over there looking like a clown, looking
Yeah,
like a straight up
he want
clown.
he wanted the rest of he wanted them niggas that fit in the category of the rest of you niggas. He is simp ass nigga.
Yeah, definitely, man. I was just looking at that video. I'm like, dude, you corny. Because don't get me wrong, like, you know, like I'm quite sure all three of us, we got chicks that we mess with. We roast them a little bit. Ha ha. It's funny. But like his roasting, like his quote unquote roasting ain't even funny. Like that's just coming from like pure anger and hate. And I'm just like, damn, like I know, some women deserve to be went hard on, but I was like, man, you doing too much, bro. Like she ain't even being disrespectful. He just come in like, oh, your voice deep, and they're like, man, calm down, bro. Like, his niggas can't even have fun with chicks. They hate them so much that they can't have fun with them. I could have fun
Yo,
with probably the worst
yo,
chick walking this earth.
academics was the nigga I used to beat up in high school.
Hmm. Like
That's the
that.
he's the dude. That's the kind of dude that he remind me of. But his I'm glad that you brought him up because his behavior is a stellar example of how not to act with a woman. You should never ever. How you the king and you let the motherfucking queen get you out of character like that?
On camera too.
And
On camera.
and you on camera and you popular. Now, what you think all them other chicks? I mean, they still gonna fuck with you because you got a name, some recognition, and a little bit of paper. But all them other chicks, how you think
Even
they
Ike
gonna?
waited till he got in the limo.
He could have. Nah, Nah, I'm gonna tell you from
I waited
experience.
till he got in the limo.
I'm gonna tell you from experience. The best way to deal with chicks is to ignore their motherfucking ass, or like the cliche go. How you start is how you finish, right? That shit is real true. See, I don't play those games with females to begin with. In other words, here go my protocol. Sign at the dotted line. If you violate, this is gonna be the repercussions. I ain't fucking with you no more.
Or termination.
Exactly.
So that way, therefore, I would never be in that kind of a situation like you know, uh DJ Academics was in. And I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna let a female ever get me out my character. I'm gonna laugh at that bitch and crack jokes about it.
yeah, but even if so, like, but see, the thing is, like, he be like going to start shit with him. It's different if y'all saying something and she just like, like just disrespect you. But I was watching video, I'm like, man, she didn't even disrespect the nigga. He just came in, just on her. Why your voice deep? Why you this like that? You a thought, your boyfriend broke and all this other stuff. And that's another thing. When niggas talk about, they be mad that the broke niggas be hitting all the chicks. That's what it is. Like, oh, he broke, he
Yeah.
can't get in here. But guess what? Your girl will still pull up on him and get the cheeks. Like, because your
That's
energy
that.
is off, like, and it ain't got nothing to do with you being fat or nothing like that. It's just like your character is trash. That's why they don't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? And we could just tell, like, she was like, why are you so angry? And she was right. Like, nigga, why are you so mad? Like, what the hell? Like, did I do something to you personally? Like, if you did something to me personally, then I still wouldn't understand, because I'm like Top. I just be ignoring. Like, I have never got into a debate with a chick like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just got disrespectful. I just like, I ain't about to talk to her. But then again, they never want to do me like that because my character is cool. Like, anybody would tell you, like, oh, that nigga cool, that nigga funny, he cracking jokes. Like, I don't bring that kind of negativity out of people. You know what I'm saying? And the people that just got it, I just don't pay no attention to them. And that's how you know, like, she was right. Like, dude, you just angry. Like, what the hell you so mad at? But we all know what he mad at. He wasn't the cool kid in high school. All the chicks was giving it up to everybody else, even the broke dude. So he went out and get some money. That's why he always talking about, yeah, your boyfriend broke. He got a 1-bedroom apartment. I got a mansion. Like, that shit don't mean nothing. You know how many rich niggas girls is getting hit? Like they say, by the pool guy and the pizza man and the post office man and the
Hey,
the
I'm gonna
gym
tell you.
dude and all this other
Milkman, the
shit.
milkman, nigga, he just brought milk, bro. He ain't do nothing but bring milk. Come
That
on,
she
bro.
I'm gonna
paid
tell you,
for, by the way.
yo,
No,
this
no, 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 no. That he paid for. Her
hold on.
husband paid for it.
Here go the funniest shit of all. Cause I mean, you could really sum up the game and break it down to like its elementals, and that is, in reality, what do women have that we don't have already? It's really only one thing: pussy. That's it. And women are so motherfucking good and so much motherfucking ruthless than niggas that they can get niggas to act all kind of ways, give up all kinds of things, make themselves look like complete motherfucking fools just for a shot of some pussy. I be laughing at motherfuckers. I swear to God, this shit is hilarious. Oh, by the way, that's one of the reasons
3
why
good ass pumps.
that's one of the reasons why you don't share your intimate feelings with your woman. You share some feelings with her so that she know that you just not a ice cold nigga. But your real personal intimate shit that you share with your homie, that's reserved for you and your homie. That ain't you never give your girl leverage over your motherfucking ass. I told you, learn to take playbooks out, learn how to take plays out of the female playbook and utilize it and use it against these motherfucking women. You'll see you have a much better experience. But yeah, don't be out here pillow talking with these motherfucking women. That's part of you niggas' problems. That's how a lot of niggas be getting set up and dying and shit. You know, you niggas be out here pillow talking to the hoe and then they fuck around and get robbed. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Keep your personal business to your motherfucking self. Cause like I said, they only got pussy. That's why they
Hey,
use. That's why they use your personal feelings and shit against you, because they can't beat you up with no pussy. They can't. They can manipulate you niggas with pussy. You average regular niggas. But that's her. That's her way of having power over you. Oh, this nigga. This nigga is really. This nigga's. She meet you only to find out that you you used to get bullied in high school, nigga. Like DJ Academics. That's why you act
hey,
like that. You're a grown man now.
hey, check this out. Like I mean, I hear what you saying. I'm quite sure Tone hear what you saying, but you be talking about pussy like it's such a small deal to like most men in the world. For example, like a woman, let's say me and you got beef, and no,
It's only a big deal, right? This is why it's a big deal. Because niggas is thirsty. And they don't understand that you gotta let women come to you.
do you? But my question to you is, see, I get what you saying because I fuck with your message. Like I get it, but when I think about everything in the grand scheme of things, I don't think that there will ever be a moment where men don't put pussy on a pedestal. Like we will never see
So
that shit. That's
then
most. Let me say not all. I'm saying most men,
so
not
if what
all.
you so let's say that what you just said is true, right? I agree with you. If what you just said is true, because I'm agreeing with you, then I can't justifiably find any fault with the way these women treat these niggas.
No, yeah, I
Again,
get.
the problem is men.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, like, you be like, man, it's just pussy. It's just pussy. Like, yeah, I hear you, but I know 98% of the men in the world ain't gonna give a fuck. Just like, for example, I was about to bring this up. Let's say me and you got a beef, right? I'm number 5'5". I'm probably a buck 70 now, buck 65, something like that. You 5'11", two something. You know what I'm saying? We got beef. I gotta fight you head on. But guess what? That girl, because she got a pussy between her legs, she can go find the biggest nigga on earth and have that nigga come fuck you up, and he ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
that's
that's
how
facts.
powerful. That's how powerful pussy is. But you just talk about it like, oh,
That's
it's just so
facts.
small. Like we should look at it like that. But I know in the real
That's
world,
In a
most
realistic
niggas
that's
world.
ain't
Yeah.
facts.
about to nigga be like, oh nigga, fuck this pussy. Like nah, man. Like pussy run this shit. Cause they run
Pussy.
these niggas. They run this shit, bro. Pussy run this shit. It ain't got no power to you, but when it comes to this world, that's why niggas is crashing out. Niggas is going crazy over it. Niggas going to jail for it. Like, you got, you know, people at these
Niggas
schools,
out
like
here beating up bitches
More,
because
more, more lives,
niggas out here beating
more
up
lives
bitches
was
'cause
taken
they
through
getting
pussy than
rejected.
made through pussy.
exactly. And that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know
Like, you
about I
can't
don't
really
know about
say,
that. I don't know about that damn
More,
true.
more lives were taken over pussy than made out of pussy. I promise you. I promise you.
Yeah, I mean,
I promise you.
I agree that people have
E-
lost their lives
Even
behind it,
if you
but
go back to if you go to wars that started
it's,
over
it's
pussy,
still
bro.
it's
That's
still people
nations, that's clans, bro.
it's still people on the planet. So I mean, and we all came out of a pussy. So if more people died over pussy than came out of one, it would be no people.
Nah, brother, we ain't people no more. We animals. Just like
I know that's right.
we animals.
Goddamn Fozzie Bear size ass nigga.
hey man, you came out the pussy. You came out the pussy as a motherfucking innocent, then the pussy turned you into a monster. You know what I'm saying? You're not
Niggas out
thinking
here
on a
red
high vibration no more.
That's what it
niggas
is.
out
You so quick to get back to where you came from. That's the
here,
problem.
they some red pill rage monsters, huh?
Yeah, man. Like
Oh yeah,
shit. That's
I
all
don't
he's
know,
saying.
man.
blue pill
Maybe
slave monsters.
to me, I don't feel like I'm abnormal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like guys should, you know, at least take some of the positive behavioral traits that I have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Especially
you
in
you are
regards to women,
abnormal, nigga. A nigga that don't care about pussy,
because
abnormal, nigga. That's
nah, I
abnormal.
mean, the reason, like I said before, and I said it jokingly, right? Pussy is like AM, FM radio in cars, nigga. That shit is standard. Every motherfucking female got one.
Not these days.
Well, tell
Oh, they got boy
Not
pussies.
these days. So what the
Wow.
hell?
Hey man, you
Why all
know
these bitches got flashlights in it?
that's the other group of motherfuckers you can't talk about. Them old goddamn fruit balloon motherfuckers. Yeah, I said it. You don't like it? You fruity. You not normal.
man, don't ever show your face on the internet. They coming for your ass, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about.
Literally.
Hey, I ain't worried about that. I'll be ready. Hey, I live for the sneak attack, nigga. I'll be like training for that shit.
Boy said.
Yeah,
One,
man.
two, said they coming for
Motherfuckers.
you.
I mean, you know, people are people, man. People are into what they into. It's just some shit just don't it don't add up to me. You know what I'm saying? 1+1 make 2. It don't make 3. Fuck that shit Eddie Griffin was talking about because that shit is not correct, nigga. If you
Yeah,
go
man.
to
Hey, you could.
if you go put $1 in the bank today and $1 in the bank tomorrow, nigga, on the third day, you will not have $3, nigga. You will have 2. But you know,
Yeah, man. I mean, I
anyway,
feel you. I feel you. You know, but shit, we can't just like throw pussy under the bus like it's just some regular shit. Cause I know niggas is gonna be wild for it, nigga, forever till the end of time. Niggas is gonna lose their mind over it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just gonna happen, man.
it's very unfortunate. So then, in a roundabout way, Ro, that's kind of like saying at least a certain percentage of men are just born losers. Really?
What you
Because
say? Say that
Hey,
again.
I said, you know, if what you saying is true, then that means like a certain percentage of men are just born losers. You know, because they gonna allow pussy to control, you know, their whole life, or if not, at least a lot of major aspects. I just can't allow it to
yeah,
control my life. You know what I'm
but
saying? It's like pork, man. I could do without that shit
Mm-hmm.
because
but just because they was
I don't want the headache and the fucking responsibility that come with it, and I don't necessarily want to expend the energy that it's going to take to even participate. Aside from, like I guess you could kind of look at it in a sort of way is like, you know how chicks is real picky. That's how I am. I'm real picky, not necessarily about the bitch, but what she got, what criteria she got to check off in order for me to even think that it's worth fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
I don't want to waste my the time in my life fucking with somebody who ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Then another thing that I find is that and this ain't nothing new because I said it before and I'm not the only one. But a lot of niggas be lying to themselves. They like hoes, but they say something else. You understand? They like hood rats, but they say something else. They like white girls, but the motherfuckers is fake pro black.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying earlier. These niggas be saying, man, I don't know why, man, that girl acting wild, man. She tripping. She just my little side chick, man. Like, nah, nigga, that's your other wife, nigga. You bought her gifts. You bought her gifts. Y'all baked cookies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your other wife. Stop saying that. That's just some little bitch you fucking on. You tell your homies, you be trying to brag to your homies like you just got it like that, man. You over there cupcaking, bro. Like you cupcaking. She got feelings for you for a reason. Because look, if you was just dropping the meat off on her and just disappearing, she would probably look at the phone when you call, like, oh, I already know what this nigga calling for. He don't want nothing to do with me. She would know that. She would know, like, oh shit, man, I ain't gonna even try it with this nigga. That this is just what it is. I gotta accept it. But these niggas be like doing the most, and then wonder why the girls catch feelings. You know?
Right.
I think
Yeah.
low key a lot of niggas be just like inadvertently falling into relationships with bitches and shit. Like they'll tell them that they'll get with a chick in the beginning and be like, you know, I ain't looking for no relationship, but they really don't be meaning it. which is not unlike what you saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the homie King Dre because he came right out and said it on Instagram. You niggas, part of the reason why these women act like they act because you niggas be lying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, how you expect them to respond when you lying to them and shit, nigga? You telling them that you love them and you just want to see where things go, knowing damn well you only want to see this bitch go with you to the bedroom instead of
Mm-hmm.
just being a man and telling her that. Look, I'm attracted to you. I'm trying to clap them cheeks. I got some motherfucking 50% off free booty rub. Goddamn 50% off booty rub coupons, and they redeemable today only. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Motherfuckers be too worried
And
about. They be too worried about they don't got the correct motherfucking pickup line, and this is a bunch of dumb shit. They remind me of a bunch of goofy ass girls.
I wanted to speak on what you said earlier
Go
about
right ahead.
sorry, you said a lot of people are basically a bunch of dudes are born losers. I said yes. That's the reality of it. But that don't mean you gotta die one.
Damn,
You get what I'm
that's
saying?
that's a
Like
motherfucking gem. Expound on that, nigga. Teach niggas something.
like
Teach
when
these young
you
niggas
just
something, cause
just because you start the game off with a shitty hand don't mean you gotta lead the game in a shitty situation. It's always another hand. It's always a way to play your hand to your advantage. Like it's people in poker that have had absolutely nothing in their hand and bluffed their way into winning a hand they had zero type of chance of winning. It's literally just how you play your card. So yeah, if you started off with, hey, some of us is born winners, some of us is born losers. A person who started off a winner could die a loser very just as easy as a person who was born a loser could die a loser too. You could die a winner,
you know
but we don't look at it like that.
you know what else that implies what you saying, and what
What's that?
what I said earlier is that if a certain percentage of men are born losers, then the alpha sigma beta thing actually does have some merit,
I
and it's
say
not
yes and no.
it's not just a talking point.
I say
And the
yes and
reality,
no because I think they made it too.
go ahead. They
I
made it
think
to
they
what?
made it too like mythic. It's, like they made it like where it's like too big of a deal than what it really is. Like if we were like actually in a wolf pack or some weird shit like that, maybe so. You feel me? But we talking about fucking bitches. So if that's what you're talking about. You making it more like I can't think of no other word besides mythic or grandiose than what it actually is. Like there's yes, let's say there's a tier level to damn near everything in this world. Even outside of how humans get down, animals get down the same way. Uh, Plants, all that stuff, they all have tiers, and there's a tier. Now, is that tier as specific as they making it? Not really. It's just A, you losing, B, you winning. It's one or the other. The
I
alpha
think
beta thing has made it where because people don't have an image for themselves of what that person is to them. So when somebody else paint the image, they're like, oh, okay, so this is it. Instead of just making it whatever it is to you, there's plenty of people. There's gay dudes who could be considered what they call an alpha.
I
They
think
just they fuck other dudes.
that's crazy. I think that and I said this before, about other specifics aspects, but I think that young men, men like your age, Ro, like your age, Tone, as far as this manosphere and red pill shit, have been done a grave disservice by a lot of these so-called leaders and other content creators. I mean, I ain't gonna get specific with no names and no shit like that, but you know, just using that alpha shit as an example, it what I noticed or how it looked to me is that you basically had a lot of dudes selling motherfuckers a dream of an image that they could be instead of just really giving them some or showing them, providing them a path to real confidence, which is being yourself. It's like motherfuckers was trying to sell you a get rich quick scheme on how not to be you. You understand what I'm saying? And again, and I said it before, I really when I came to that realization, I said to myself, damn, these dudes is out here getting preyed on not just by these women, but by their fellow men. This is
Yep.
some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
And most of them people don't want to be themselves. Like why? Like they all in positions in life where they don't want to be themselves. So the best thing to sell them is somebody that they want to be.
yeah, I just personally don't see how that helps. I don't see how
They
that
don't.
actually is helping men. And the elephant in the room on this whole situation, why men, especially when it comes to this red pill shit and this manosphere shit, in my opinion anyway, the elephant in the room is how the fuck you niggas let these goddamn women infiltrate? The homie out
Pussy.
the homie Alpha Villain say how females dominate the manosphere.
Pussy. Told you. This shit that you claim has no power.
I
Motherfucker. It's
smell
some niggas
pussy.
that probably thought they had a chance to
Nigga,
smash the chick, so they fucking with
nigga,
her.
I'm a motherfucking superhero, nigga. That's what it is. Without no cape, nigga. These niggas
Yeah,
is
man.
regular niggas with capes. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Shit. You
I
throw a
really do
woman in the
feel
mix, it's
different.
gonna be drama anywhere. If you got a workplace at the construction site and y'all just doing y'all job, y'all gonna drink beer, crack jokes, maybe fight every now and again, whatever. Like, it's cool, whatever. Like, y'all gonna get over it, do man shit. But throw a fine ass woman in the mix, niggas gonna start changing. You gonna see people switch up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you been like this for
Say, damn, bro, that's a
5 years.
lot of
Soon as
cologne
this
you got
woman
on
come,
today.
huh?
So you got
Niggas
on a lot
coming.
of cologne today, bro.
Niggas,
Exactly. You been musty
niggas,
for 5 years. Why you got all that cologne on all of a sudden, nigga?
niggas taking brute baths and shit. On this motherfucker.
Hey, you throw a woman in the mix, it's gonna be all kind of chaos, nigga,
Yeah,
man,
man. I just,
man.
with all this in mind, man, with everything that's been said, man, I just don't see a way for guys, to really prosper, and get to where they should be. You know what I'm saying? I see this as an ongoing problem. This shit is epidemic. It's worse than the coronavirus.
Facts.
It's worse than the coronavirus, and the only way that is going to change is the whole society and the way that everybody get down. The thinking of people, how we operate. It's all going to have to change. You know, these guys are not going to get these women to change. You know what I'm saying? And it's my personal, uh, uh, or rather, the conclusion I have come to is that the only way that you could get women to change, at least in the way that they respond to you as a man, is you as the man have to change. And
Right, right, right.
anything less than that is going to result in you failing in that endeavor. And
Right.
with that said, you guys get your final thoughts, or if there's something else that you wanted to share before we get out of here till next week, hit the people with it. And don't forget to hit them with your socials, your contact information, in case, folks out there want to fuck with y'all.
Shit, I'm a piggyback off what Tone was just mentioning. Close out with this about how people are born losers. Like, look, I'm about to get real with this statement I'm about to make. Like, I'm
I
quote
just grabbed
unquote.
the smallest violin.
Nah. You good. But
Okay.
like, I'm supposed to be a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this nigga's short. Like, I could take that and be defeated about that shit. I'm short. Uh, I don't know if this too TMI, but shit, I ain't packing like that. I'm just a regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Hey
gonna take the
man,
bullet. I know niggas
I,
gonna roast, but I'm gonna take the bullet for all the just regular
I knew
niggas. Like
I knew you was in the LGBT LQ.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna
you
say
see,
that.
you see. See, you see that? I knew I was gonna get roasted. I took the bullet for you niggas. Stop being insecure about your shit and just like, use what you can to your advantage, you know what I'm saying? Because they still, like I said, still fuck with you. Short, ain't packing like that. Nigga, live in my car and I still find a way to get mine. So, nigga, you got no excuse, nigga. Ain't no excuse. I'm supposed to be a loser, but I ain't gonna let that shit ride. I ain't gonna be no motherfucking loser, nigga. I'm gonna fight my way. That's the best part about being a short nigga, because when you do shit, niggas be like, God damn, that little ass nigga did that. That shit feel good because I ain't supposed to be here technically.
and
And I
and
make my shit known. Fuck that shit.
and you get beef jerky and cans of Mighty Dog half off, nigga, at Sam's Club.
What? I'm lost, nigga. Hold up. Who even shops at Sam's
short,
Club, nigga?
short ass British American bulldog, nigga.
You see, I need. Hey, but take this as a lesson. You see how this nigga roasted me? I don't give a fuck. Most niggas is gonna take that and be defeated and go cry like a little bitch. Like I ain't about to do that shit. Cause
He about to go make
I
a
already
diss
know
track.
that's gonna come. I already know that's gonna come.
Toe say he gonna make it this shot, yo. You shot the fuck out, nigga.
I'm gonna make a what?
Nah,
A
but
diss track.
Oh yeah. Both of you niggas got one coming. You got a hot 32, nigga.
that's some that's
I ain't even
30,
say that, but if you want the smoke, man, roll up. Let's go.
30 32 sausages, nigga. Nah, that's some
Oh,
real shit. That's some real shit though, bro. You know what I'm
He been
saying?
saying gay shit all day.
I can respect you for that because I understand what the message that you're trying to communicate, and I try to communicate the same message because how you motherfuckers hear me on this live is how I'm gonna be talking to you if you was sitting right the fuck here. I mean, you could just go back in the archives of my videos and just listen to the videos that I did with Juicy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm like with every bitch.
and look, check this out. I'm short, but guess what? Like I think Top said this before. Every man walking this earth got something wrong with him. Nigga, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? I might
I
be
know,
short,
man.
but it's a nigga with one arm that's not letting that defeat him. So what the fuck I'm gonna complain about being short for? Like
Facts.
I'd
He
rather
out
be
here hooping
short.
too.
I'd
Out
rather
here
be
hooping.
short than have one arm. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the one arm niggas like that. I ain't trying to diss or nothing, but I'm just saying like everybody has something wrong. It's a lot of niggas that's 6'5" that got shit wrong with them, and I would not trade myself for nothing. Nigga, like, oh no, I don't want his problems, nigga. I'm good where I'm at. We all got something wrong with us. Nigga, ain't no human on this earth perfect. And I'm done. I'm done.
All right, Tone.
Ooh, I had to snap it up from my brother. He was speaking at his. Um, I guess I just want to finish with saying like I'm gonna go off of what he just said again, off of what I said. The whole loser thing is looked at wrong. Like everybody look at a loser like if you're a loser, you're gonna stay a loser. Like that's a permanent step. It's like not even close to. Because there's people that are considered winners now that did a lot of losing before they got to where they had. I mean,
Facts.
of course, you got some
Big
people
fact.
that just went all the way through, but them people got their flaws too. Like look at Floyd. You know what I mean? He do a lot of winning, but like as a person, he kind of it's a behavior that like kind of that becomes destructive at a certain point, and he can't rid himself of that. Like somebody like us who's gone through like the periods of like being humble. We can just see the flaw in that behavior and stop. But a person who's had no reason to be humble could never like get rid of that behavior. Like it's not a control thing. It's like that's who you are. And sometimes you forfeit. You win in some aspects of life while you lose in others, and are forced to become a winner in the other one. Even if sometimes that suffer, you suffer on the other end of how much of a winner you are on the other end. But at the end of the day, like nothing is permanent except death. That's pretty much it.
True indeed. And like my granddaddy used to tell me, you cannot ever be a winner without losing. Prime example is Tiger Woods. He has a 25% winning percentage, which means he only wins 1 out of every four tournaments that he plays in, and he's the greatest motherfucking golfer that ever lived to date. Let that be a lesson that you walk with. And also, you guys got to remember, man, I understand how powerful it is, how much you want it. I love pussy too. I just don't love it more than I love me. I don't love it more than I love the time that I have in this lifetime. That matters more to me than pussy. Maybe you guys have to find just something in your life that has more meaning to you than pussy and focus on that. And you'll probably get more pussy by not focusing on pussy. As a matter of fact, you will. Stop trying to fuck everybody. Make sure you take your ass to the motherfucking doctor. Make sure you take your motherfucking ass to the doctor once or twice a year to get a checkup. Go for regular STD tests because I know you niggas don't go. You understand what I'm saying? Get you some Obamacare. It ain't that expensive. And tell your auntie I said what's up. I'ma holla at her. I'll be going to November, which is only a couple weeks away. Anyway, thanks everybody for showing back up for another episode. Appreciate you, Ro. Appreciate you, Tone. And we gonna get the fuck up out of here until next motherfucking Monday. I'm gonna take y'all out with my little brother Piano on an old classic. This joint from the early 2000s. Until next time, peace, y'all.
Peace.
Pockets is low. Shit. We ain't on easy street out here. Shit. What was I supposed to do? Shit. It's the way shit go down. All my niggas is living the same. It's the same life we living. But yeah, let me just talk to you. I wanna send some of my thoughts, but a letter won't do. Plus, I really think face to face is better, don't you? Look, this is just a quick call, and I ain't trying to bore you with my pitfalls, but I've been really thinking in these brick walls. It takes a fool to lose twice, like Teddy Pendergrass told. Call me a dickhead, cause I've already been an asshole. I blame it on my pops, cause he never taught me shit. All he did was drink a lot, he kept his mouth on the fifth. Didn't teach me tricks of the trade, so the streets is where my mind went. But my body ended up in solitary confinement, and I know I promised that I wouldn't catch another charge. But the women and the guns and the money was extra large. And I know I said I'd change and the anguish wouldn't grow, but when the streets talk, that's the only language that I know. Although you told me the moves I made had been dumb, I was real stubborn cause my income had been crumbs. So I pled innocent without comment or question, but I still got sent to the Department of Corrections. But I'ma hold the fort and learn from the older sports on how to concentrate on getting paid and staying out of court. My apologies are short. You know? Yeah. If I could take away the hurt, the pain, the tears, then I would take away the charge, the trial, the years. If I could take away the hurt, the pain, the tears, then I would take away the charge, the trial, the years. Yo. In memory of my past life, worthy as a roach. This is just a simple subject I simply have to approach. Too much money is nonsense, but they said it's hard. Living in the projects with 3 kids and a debit card. Say it ain't so. What happened to that male counterpart? Nikki, you came a long way, though you only counted yards. On a city bus, back and forth to work every day, wiping away potential tears right before you would pray. Sucking your teeth when you got paid, cursing at your check, talking shit to the bills, lighting up another cigarette. Your little brother is the best when it comes to knowing about the hurt and the pain. I've been through those moments, walked in that territory with those rainy days before me. I've cried those tears, I got tougher than other stories. But you should never worry and don't think it's bad luck, cause the way I hustle now, you gon' see mad bucks once the dimes add up. You know? Fuck could, I would. If I could take away the hurt, the pain, the tears, then I would take away the charge, the trial, the years. If I could take away the hurt, the pain, the tears, then I would take away the charge, the trial, the years.